This is apparently how I'm starting every single video, just with a cup of tea, taking a sip. I promise I'm not trying to be Carrie. Hey everyone, how are you doing today? I'm having a pretty good day myself, thank you for asking. So let's cue the vlogging music. So, today what I wanted to do is I wanted to basically do an introduction to myself and who I am, because I realised the only video I've currently got up is me standing over there because I'm filming. That's where the camera was in the previous video, on top of that lamp. Great makeshift tripod. But I realised the last video was basically just me singing, and I thought I should probably introduce myself a little bit. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So here are 10 facts about me that you may or may not find interesting. I don't know. Number 1, I am from South Yorkshire, hence this accent. I didn't realise until I uploaded the song I covered the other day just quite how thick and heavy my accent is. I lived in Nottingham for 2 years for university, so I thought I'd lost my accent a little bit, but since I've moved back here, I'm currently in Sheffield, since I moved back here, I must have got my accent back, because wow, I realised the other day that my accent is still very, very heavy. That's number 1. Number 2, I am a Whovian. Of course I am. I love Doctor Who. Funnily enough, this is being filmed and hopefully uploaded on the day that Series 10 is about to premiere, so I am ridiculously excited right now. I cannot wait for 7:15, because new Doctor Who, finally, all we had last year was the very mediocre Christmas special, so I cannot wait for the start of this new series. But yes, Doctor Who, it's amazing. I love it. Number 3, I love Pokemon. Like, probably way more than a 20-year-old person should. It's amazing. I don't care if people say I'm too old for it. I am not. I freaking love Pokemon. It is brilliant. It is my favourite game series. I have played it for years. I was quite late to playing the games. I watched the anime pretty much when it first started airing. I remember watching it as a baby, whereas I actually started playing the games when Generation 4 came out, so that was Diamond, Pearl and Platinum. But yes, Pokemon, I love it. This, funnily enough, is also full of just some of my Pokemon cards. These are some of my really rare ones, but yes, I am a little bit obsessed. Number 4, my favourite film is Tangled. I have watched this film so much, but I love Tangled so much. Disney is amazing, but Tangled is by far their best film. I just adore this film. I love everything about it. I love every character. I love every song. I know every single word to every single song. Possibly nearly every single word to the entire film, which is a bit sad, but I don't care. Tangled, it is amazing. Look out for a couple of covers from Tangled songs, perhaps, because there are a couple that I know how to play, so look out for that. Disney's great, especially Tangled. Number 5. My favourite book is The Princess Bride. Don't know if you've read it. I first knew about it from a film. It came out in the 80s. I want to say 87, but I might be wrong. Basically, it is a fairy tale, but it's kind of almost a mixtape of fairy tales, but it's told in a very interesting way. The characters are all very fun and very well fleshed out. The princess is by no means a damsel in distress. She can fend for herself. The main character is amazing. I just love this. This film is amazing, but I didn't know it was a book originally until I was in my music class a couple of years ago, and my classmates and my teacher and I were talking about our favourite films. And I mentioned that I loved The Princess Bride. This is before I became obsessed with Tangled, but I said that my favourite film was The Princess Bride. And my teacher then said, have you read the book? And I was like, oh, wait, there's a book for this? To which he responded that yes, there is. I can't believe you haven't read it if you love the film. And then, this was on a Friday. Come the Monday, we go into class, because this was in A-level, so I had music almost every day. I went to class on the Monday, and I came in and my teacher went, oh, I've got something for you. And I was like, oh, okay. And he handed me this, and he had been to a car boot sale and he had found this on sale for like ridiculously cheap. So he got it for me, which I thought was really, really sweet. It is by William Goldman, for anyone who is interested. Actually, fun fact, if you know the quote, "My name is Inigo Montoya, you killed my father, prepare to die," that is what this is from, so yes. Brilliant book, brilliant film. Number 6. My favourite artist is Demi Lovato. I love her, I think she has a fantastic voice. Fun enough, I still think Don't Forget is possibly my favourite album by her, because I like every song on that album. But anyway, she's amazing. However, my favourite band is actually The Pretty Reckless. This is a brilliant album. This is Going to Hell, which was their 2014 album. Absolutely amazing. If you like heavy rock music, especially female-fronted heavy rock bands, listen to The Pretty Reckless. They are brilliant. This album is amazing. I love every single song on this album. I know every single word to every single song on this album. It's fantastic. Go and check it out. The Pretty Reckless are brilliant. So yes. Number 7. I have a fear of falling, which might sound like a kind of normal thing, but I mean from any height. I can trip over something and I will panic because I've just fallen. It is awful. And I might save this for a separate video, the story of the panic attack I had in the middle of a nightclub, but in a nutshell, something happened which meant that I basically got tossed through the air and I had a panic attack in the middle of the club. This was when I was back at university, so yeah, look out for that story. Looking back, it's kind of funny, but back then it was terrifying, so yes. Number 8. My favourite animal is a sheep. I don't know why, I just think they're adorable. One of my best friends actually calls me, her pet name for me, for some reason, her nickname for me is Fluffy, which I believe she might have gotten from Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, because Marek Ishtar calls Bakura Fluffy in that, in a very silly voice that I'm not even going to try and imitate. But then she started calling me Fluffy, and it's just stuck. So Fluffy the sheep, and since then I've just really liked sheep. I mean, I always thought they were cute, but now that I kind of have a nickname to do with a sheep, I just think they're amazing. I was gutted when my Patronus on Pottermore didn't turn out to be a sheep. It's a black and white cat. I'm not a big cat person, so ugh. J.K. Rowling, please make my Patronus a sheep. Number 9. I was born on Monday the 24th of June 1996 at 6:58 in the morning, which makes my star sign Cancer. So yeah, just nice little fact there. Number 10. I used to work as a lifeguard before I went to university, and even during my first year of university I worked as a lifeguard. I know it's a little bit hard to believe, but I am not going to give you any more details on that because I have plans for a series where I'm going to tell you a couple of funny stories that happened while I worked at that pool. But yes, so now you know some things about me that you didn't know before. So I hope you found that mildly interesting and entertaining, and I will hopefully see you for another video within the next couple of days. Cheers and bye. Oh, that is a good cup of tea.